Good morning and welcome to all BSc first year students of Fishery Science semester 2nd paper 4th, that is Fish Seed Production Technology and Hatcheries Management. In this paper we have seen or the studying the unit first completely, then we have proceed unit second. The last part of this unit second we have seen. During last period we have studying selection of brooders, and these brooders are to be how identified. Selection and identifications of brooders. Those brooders, those fishes which is to be select even in your culture system, in your culture pond. These fishes, these are to be stored, these are to be stocking into stocking ponds, that is mature male and female fish. And these male and female fish, 2 males to 1 female, these are to be taken, and then these fishes, these are to be select for induced breeding by hypophysis. Induced breeding by hypophysis means injection is to be injected to these mature fish. For that purpose we have identify the fishes, male as well as female. How we can identify male fish and female fish? All these are to be seen in last period. But overview, general revision. Females, these are to be identified when we have see the abdomen or vent of the female fish. This abdomen or vent is to be fully developed, that is these are to be swollen, these are to be swollen and these are to be turgid, and when just pressure these are to be applied on the abdomen region from the vent opening, that is the eggs or the ova, these are to be released out. This is the identifying character of female fish. Similarly, what is the identifying character of male fish? At the male fish, the body is to be rounded, swell, protruding, vent is to be protruding, and when just pressure these are to be applied, milk is to be released out. And second important character, identifying character, that is pectoral fin. At the base of the pectoral fin, roughness these are to be occur, roughness these are to be seen. Means with the help of these identifying character, in female vent is to be swollen, protruding and reddish. Vent is to be swollen, protruding and reddish in appearance. These indications, these are to be indicated that both male and female fish, these are to be mature, ready for spawn. Then such fishes, these are to be used for the induced breeding by hypophysis. Then next point which is to be discussed today, that next point is the dissection and removal of pituitary gland. In ancient period, in ancient time, there is no synthetic hormone, these are to be available, no synthetic hormone these are to produce. At that time, the hormones which is to be produced, or that time extract these are to be prepared with the killing of mature fish, and when pituitaries these are to be dispersed, fish these are to be dissected out, fish these are to be cut, brain these are to be removed, then next to the brain pituitary gland these are to be formed, and then this pituitary gland these are to be removed and prepare a gland extraction, and then this gland extraction these are to be injected to the mature fish, and then these fishes these are to be give response to the these injection which is to be injected by these fishes, that is the pituitary gland. These glands these are to be most important, hence hypophysectomy. Hypophysectomy, removal of pituitary gland, removal of pituitary gland from the body of the fish, it is called as hypophysectomy. Dissection and removal of pituitary gland, how fish these are to be dissected out and how pituitary gland these are to be removed for the induced breeding by hypophysis. This article which is to be we have seen in today's part, in today's lecture. Yes, dissection and removal of pituitary gland. Administration of pituitary extract. Administration of pituitary extract to induce breeding is known as hypophysis. To induce, to inject the injection of pituitary extract to the mature fish and to inject these pituitary extract to the mature fish is nothing but the induced breeding by hypophyseation. It is very much important to understand. It is very much important to understand hypothalamic pituitary gland gonadal axis. It is very much important to understand hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis during favorable environmental and physical condition. During favorable environmental and physical condition, favorable for breeding. Favorable for breeding. The hypothalamus located in the brain, and these hypothalamus, which is to be located on the ventral side of the brain, secretes the gonadotropin releasing hormone. Secrete the gonadotropin releasing hormone, that is GnRH. What is meant by this gonadotropin releasing hormone? When this pituitary gland, these are to be secrete this GnRH, that is gonadotropin releasing hormone, and when these are to be secrete this hormone, fishes become ready for maturing, fishes become ready for spawning or breeding. Because these gonadal hormone, two gonadal hormone, these are to be important. By these gonadotropin releasing hormone, that is, one is the FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, and second is the LH, luteinizing hormone. These two hormones, follicle stimulating hormone, which is to produce by female fish, and LH, luteinizing hormone, these are to produce by male fish. And when these gonadotropin releasing hormone, these are to produce such condition, then they can produce these hormones. Gonadotropin releasing hormone travels down to the pituitary via the hypophyseal portal system, and stimulate secretory cells of on the produce gonadotropic hormone to produce the gonadotropic hormone, that is GTH. GTH means gonadotropic hormone. Which are the gonadotropic hormone? That is follicle stimulating hormone in female fish and luteinizing hormone in male fish. These two hormones, these are called as gonadotropic hormone. These two hormones are called as gonadotropic hormone, and when these gonadotropin releasing hormone, these are to be travels down to the pituitary via the hypophyseal portal system and stimulate secretory cells of and to produce the gonadotropic hormone, that is GTH, like follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, LH, FSH and LH. These hormones activate the gonads for production of gametes and steroids. These gonads, which are the gonads, that is follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. These hormones, these are to be activate the gonads for production of gametes and steroids, and when these are to be active, they can produce the gonad, that is male gametes and female gamete, which is to be produced by these glands. Pituitaries of fish are obtained. Pituitaries of fish are obtained from freshly killed fishes called as donors. What is meant by donors? Those fish which is to be ready to donate the brain or pituitaries, which is to be mature. These mature donors, which is to be killed to remove or to dissect out the brain, that fish is called as donors. It is called as donors. Pituitaries from fish or pituitaries of fish are obtained from freshly killed fishes called as the donors. Donors killing may be done by hitching the fish. Donors killing may be done by hitching the fish at a point where the skull begins. Where the skull is to be started. At that place, at that point, that is hitching is to be done. Hitching is to be performed. Sharp knife or a hand saw is used. Sharp knife or a hand saw is used for dissection of fish head with oblique stroke. With oblique stroke, a portion of the skull is at first removed. A portion of the skull is to be first removed. Grey matter and fatty substances are removed by blunt forceps. After these skull is to be removed, sharp knife or a hand saw is to be used for the dissection of fish head with oblique stroke. Oblique stroke is to be given, and head is to be upper hard tough calcareous skull part is to be removed. Portion of the skull is to be at first removed with the help of hand saw or the sharp knife. Then on this brain, grey matter and fatty substances, these are to be covered. To remove these grey matter and faeces substances are removed by a blunt forceps or by a paper napkin when the brain is exposed. When the brain is to be exposed, the entire brain is now lifted up by detaching the olfactory and optic nerve. First we have located the brain, then upper skull part, these are to be removed. When upper skull part is to be removed, brain is to be entirely open, exposed. Then after exposing brain, to suck out, to remove the fatty substances, grey matter, or those are the liquid which is to be deposited around the brain, these are to be removed. Then entire brain is to be lifted by detaching the olfactory and optic nerve. Two olfactory nerves and optic nerve, these are to present. In the olfactory lobes, optic nerve is present. That is, in olfactory lobes, olfactory nerve is present, and optic nerve is present in optic lobe. These nerves, these are to be cut down, detached. The pituitary gland is located just to see the brain. Our brain is to be kept in a such position, that is, ventral position is to be on dorsal side and dorsal position is to be on ventral side. These are to be kept into inverted position. The pituitary gland is located ventrally just posterior to the optic chiasma, covered by a thin membrane. Where the pituitary gland, these are to present, this pituitary gland is to be located ventrally just posterior to the optic chiasma, covered by the thin membrane. And when brain is to be keep in inverted position, dorsal side on ventral and ventral side on dorsal, then we have seen just at the optic chiasma, that is the gland of pituitary gland. When the gland is exposed, it is carefully picked up. When the gland is to be exposed, it is to be carefully picked up by a twister or by a forceps. Care should be taken so that pituitary gland is to be not damaged. Care is to be taken. Brain is to be removed. It is to be clean. It is to be dry carefully with a delicate hands. Then again care is to be taken that pituitary gland is to be not damaged. Pituitary gland is to be not damaged. Infundibulum, then optic chiasma, all these parts, these are to be in a proper way, in a proper position. And with this proper position, remove this pituitary gland from the ventral side of brain and then preserve in the suitable preservative for future uses. When this brain, these are to be keep in inverted position, dorsal side on ventral and ventral side on dorsal, and on this ventral side we have fixed the pituitary gland. Pick up these pituitary gland carefully, damage is to be not seen, and this pituitary gland, these are to be then preserved in suitable preservatives. That may be acetone, that may be glycerin, that may be alcohol, or that may be suitable example, suitable solution or suitable preservative in which that gland is to be preserved for the future preservation or the future use. Those of male and female fishes, those of male and female fishes do not have any difference. Those fishes which is to be select as male fish and female fish, there is no difference between male fish and female fish, do not have any difference qualitatively, and the pituitaries of one species produce the same effect. Same effect means there is no difference in qualitatively, and pituitaries of one species produce the same effect if injected to the underlying species. Those species, these are to be undeveloped. Those species, these are to be just maturing, means there is no relation between male and female fish. That is, qualitatively the pituitaries, these are to be not differentiate. Pituitary of one species produce the same effect in if injected in unrelated species. Other species, these are to be injected, there is no difference, there is no marked differences, these are to be seen. Such pituitaries, these are to be removed. Such pituitaries, these are to be produced from the dissection of the both male and female fish. How this pituitary gland, these are to be removed, how these are to form, just we have seen the next slide. Yes, see, this is the slide, this is the slide. Take the fish, mature fish. These fish, these are to be keep on paper napkin or towel carefully with the help of handsaw or knife, sharp knife, just behind to the skull, in this origin, just behind to the skull, just behind to the head region. In this origin, with the help of knife, a cut is to be taken, and that cut is to be oblique stroke. That cut is to be oblique stroke. These are to be given. Why these are to be oblique? Pressure is to be increased and it is to be cut down easily. That's why it is to be oblique, because bones are present, and when knife or saw these are to be stroked to the bones, they can blunt. To avoid this condition, and fish skull is to be not dissect out, not completely or perfectly cut down. For that purpose, oblique stroke is to be given. Remember that whenever fishermen or whenever those are the goat killers, they can stroke, or the hen killer, they can stroke the oblique stroke to cut down the pieces these animals in within fraction, within short time. When we have given a oblique stroke, it can be cut sharply. Similar fashion, this head region, fish is to be kept in such position, just behind to in this region, just behind to in this area, there is green circle. Knife or the hand saw, these are to be stroke oblique. First skull is to be removed, and when skull is to be removed, just below to the skull, brain is to be present, and on this brain, grey matter and fatty substances, fat, these are to be covered. These grey matter and fatty substances, these are to be removed delicately, either with paper napkin or either with a soaking papers, with a delicate hands, with a complete a delicate hands, or it is a slow motion. Such condition, these are to be performed. After these cut down, just behind to the medulla oblongata, this brain, these are to be cut. Then anterior side, there is a presence of olfactory lobes. These olfactory lobes, these are to be again cut down. Olfactory nerves, that is optic lobes and olfactory nerves. Just these olfactory nerves, these are to be goes to the olfactory, that is olfactory region, that is nasal region. Cut down these nerves and complete brain with forceps, with delicate hands, or with a blunt forceps. This brain, these are to be completely removed from the head of the fish. And when these are to be completely removed, it is to be kept into watch glass, petri dish, or into a desiccator, which is to be available for your nearest place. Then in such a position, this brain, these are to be kept. In which position? कुठल्या पोझिशन मध्ये तुम्हाला ब्रेन ठेवायचा आहे? The brain is to be kept into these petri dish, into these watch glass, in such a way that is inverted position. Dorsal side of brain, these are to be kept on the ventral side, and ventral is to be on the dorsal side. असा ठेवायचा. वरची ब्रेनची बाजू ही खाली गेली पाहिजे आणि खालचा साइड, व्हेंट्रल साइड काय आला पाहिजे, वर आला पाहिजे. कशामुळे? बिकॉज पिट्युटरी ग्लॅंड, these are to be located on ventral side, just behind to the optic chiasma, just in front of the infundibulum or hypophysis. इनफंडिबुलमच्या पुढे किंवा हायपोफायसिसच्या पुढे काय होते, पिट्युटरी ग्लॅंड फिक्स असते. कुठं? व्हेंट्रल साईडला. जर तुम्ही व्हेंट्रल साईडचा ब्रेन जशाल तसा ठेवला, डॉर्सल साईड वरच्या साईडला आणि व्हेंट्रल साईड खालच्या साईडला, तर तुम्हाला पिट्युटरी ग्लॅंड दिसणार आहे का? नाही दिसणार. जर तुम्हाला पिट्युटरी ग्लॅंड पाहायची असेल, पिट्युटरी ग्लॅंड काढायची असेल, तर तुम्हाला काय करावं लागेल, ब्रेन हा इन्व्हर्टेड पोझिशनमध्ये ठेवावा लागेल. इन्व्हर्टेड म्हणजे वरची बाजू खाली आणि खालची बाजू वर. काय होईल? जस्ट इन फ्रंट ऑफ द ऑप्टिक चियाजमा वी हॅव विजिटेड ए स्मॉल knob-like, knot-like structure. That knob-like, knot-like structure is nothing but the pituitary gland, and this pituitary gland is important for our experiment, for our induced breeding by hypophagy. Why this pituitary gland is to be important? Why it is to be most useful? Because this pituitary gland is called as the master gland, and this pituitary gland, these are to be secrete near about 9 hormones. Just we have see that this pituitary gland, these are to be secrete gonadotropic hormone, that is follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, then somatotropic hormone, thyroxine hormone, ACTH, that is adrenocorticotropic hormone, prolactin hormone. These various types of hormones, these are to produce. Hence all body activity which is to be controlled by pituitary gland, hence it is called as master gland. And such master gland, these are to be, we have dissect out, we have removed from the brain of the fish. Then this master gland, this pituitary gland, these are to be kept for future in preservative. Which are the suitable preservative? That may be alcohol, that may be acetone, that may be glycerin. In these acetone, glycerin or alcohol, any one suitable preservative we have select, and in this preservative, this pituitary gland, these are to be preserved for future experiment. It is to be used after 10 days, it is to be used after 15 days or after 1 month, and this pituitary, these are to be show same result, which is to be removed from today. After 10 days, it is to be preserved in such preservative, it gives the same result. These are to be same potency, these are to be occur, and these are the two figures. In this figure we have dissect the fish, how fish these are to be seen. Then in this, that is in yellow, here is a brain, these are to be seen. Yes, in this figure, in second figure, this is the brain, and this brain, these are to be show that it is to be inverted position. Brain is to be detached from the skull of the fish, and it is to be inverted in position, dorsal side on ventral side and ventral side on dorsal side, and pituitary gland, these are to be removed. Pituitary gland, these are to be with this, in this fashion, these pituitary gland, these are to be removed from the mature fish for the induced breeding by hypophyseation. What do you mean by hypophyseation? Removed of pituitary gland from mature fish for extract preparation, for injection of pituitary gland extract. That process is called as hypophysectomy, and removal of pituitary gland is called as hypophysation. Hypophysectomy is to be done, hypophysation is to be done, and this pituitary, these are to be show a good result for the induced breeding by hypophyseation. Yes, understand? Any problem, please ask. This dissection of pituitary gland and removal of it, it is to be easy, but it is to be hard practical. In our practical session, we have take this dissection of pituitary gland and removal of pituitary when we have dissect the fish for the pituitary gland dissection. Yes, hope you have understood this dissection and removal of pituitary gland. Yes, thank you all of you. This is the mature fish, and this fish, these are to be killed down, removed the pituitary gland, and pituitary gland injected to another mature fish. It shows the good result. It is called as induced breeding by hypophyseation. In next period, we have taken pituitary gland, or we have seen pituitary gland and its other aspects related to induced breeding by hypophyseation. Thank you all of you.